Hey y'all, what's going on? My name is Mizzle. You're watching my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm here doing a review of Sistas Season 1, Episode 11. Alright, I don't know, but next week is the mid-season finale of The Oval. If the Sisters is the same thing as The Oval and they go off at the same time, then next week will be the mid-season finale of Sisters as well. So, stay tuned and continue to watch it, and we'll have a little break before it comes back on. So, alright, so Sisters, y'all. It's not gonna be a long review. Let's go straight to the point. Majority of the whole episode was basically that scene with Andy and her girls. So Andy, Danny, Karen, and Sabrina was all talking, looking at the thing, and Danny was confirming that yes, the picture that I see the lady at the airport is not the lady I have saw, who is this wife. That's not the lady. It's not the same lady. So Sabrina said, "Are you sure? They look alike. They look alike. This is sure. You sure?" He said, "I know what I seen. They are not the same person." So Karen had to look at it herself, and Karen and Danny was still going bickering back and forth because they can't stand each other at this point. And Karen, it's hate to her say this, and I know it's killing her to say that Danny was right. Danny was right. She looked the pictures closely and she realized that it was two different people. So it was that is right, and they was going back and forth. And then Andy said, "You know what? Y'all can leave. Y'all can leave because if y'all keep bickering and it's about me, then y'all can leave. All right." But Danny, I was here for Danny because Danny was not with the bullshit. I mean, even though she was blunt to the point, and even though she was calling the Andy out a little bit, even though she should have looked at her own mess as well. But at the same time, I feel the same thing as Danny. It's like, listen, girl, what do you expect? How you gonna expect a married man not to cheat? A married man not to cheat when he was cheating on his wife on you? Like, I don't understand that. She thinking that this Gary was all faithful, that it was only about her, but he actually cheated. So he's already a cheater when he was messing with you. And then you thought he was not gonna cheat on you for somebody else? Come on now, it doesn't go that way. It does not go that way. If he cheat and he getting away with it with you, he gonna find out he could do it again with someone else. So how do you expect that was gonna be a faithful ass person? That was not gonna happen. I don't understand what Andy was thinking. So Danny was saying, so they was saying, "Shut up, Danny, it's about us, shut up, let's go on, Danny." And she said, all right, gosh, calm down. But I'm just saying, but I would feel the same way, because I was like, listen, stop sugarcoating this. Andy know what's up. She's a grown woman. Let her know. You need a friend that was keep her straight as it is and stop babying you. At the end of the day, he was a married man. What do you expect? What did you expect? What did you expect? So I was saying this whole watching this episode, taking my notes, and I was like, not smirking, but I was like, okay, what's next? Because it was like drawn out and dragging out. Like, stop babying this chick. Like, she is not a freaking baby. She knows what she said. "Oh, this hurt me," and all that stuff. So so all of a sudden they was talking, and Gary still has the key. Still has the key. I thought she took her key back when she told him to go make good with his wife, but I guess he didn't. With the key, so they all looking like, "What the hell are you doing here?" And he said, "Andy, I have to talk to you." Andy just turned her back and she was not saying anything. So Danny was like, "You could get the F out of here. Like, get out of here." He said, "Andy, it's go." I said, "What did I say?" "She had nothing to say to you. So leave, man. Leave, man." And he still ain't trying to hear it. He's still trying to hear it. Cameron and Sabrina was all trying to chip in and trying to say something. So and Danny said, "All right, he don't want to leave. And you go, get the hell out." So Sabrina was giving a little different answer. Said, "Well, she's not ready to talk to you right." I said, "No, you give it that little prissy answer. Get the hell out and go to the other side of that mother effing door." That's what she said. And he said, "Go." He said, "What's going on?" She said, "You know what? I think I'm playing." He think I'm playing. She went over there to get the knife. She said, "Listen, you better get better." This is a knife in my hand. "You better. Like, come on. Get up." So when he was about to leave, and he said, wait. So they was like, I would say the same thing. I said, okay, you did no talking. Now all of a sudden, when he about to turn his back, now you want to go talk to him. I said, okay, whatever. So she told the girl, she said, oh my, one of my girls needed me and they have gone through some tough times, so I'm here to console them. So I was like, no, you was going through a tough time and they here to console you, but I said, what you trying to do, girl? All right, so they told the girls going to the room. So Karen clocked what she was trying to do. So she said, come on, we're going to the room, we're going to the room. And he didn't want them there. He thought he wanted to leave. I said, no, you can't tell them to leave. That's not your house. So they closed the door and they was eavesdropping. They said, okay, shh. He said, shh. What's going on? Then he said, you remember college? The Omega Roundhouse? I just said, oh, she doing what she doing in college. I said, I guess this is the big little thing she did because on the info on the cables thing they said Andy got a big secret to reveal. And I guess this is the secret that she did, that she bottled all her emotions and played off like she is all good and trying to follow his head and trying to make him feel like everything is good, even though she knew all this stuff, so she didn't blow up on him. I said, okay, I guess, girl, you're doing all this for a married man. I just leave it at the table. I told you to leave him alone the first episode, but you didn't want to listen to me, all right? So she came up. She's like, oh, what you know? Oh, did you talk to your wife? Did you go home? Did you do what I asked you to do? Did you make nice with your wife? Because the plan was he supposed to make nice with his wife, and so she could drop the divorce, so she could be out in the clear, which I don't think that was going to happen, but he said, I can't stay there, I can't go home. So it's like, where have you been going to? He said, I'm staying in a hotel. He said, oh, in a hotel. Why? Why are you doing that? Why are you not doing what you're doing? So what do you really want? What do you want? And he said, I don't want to talk about this. She said, no, come talk. Come talk. You know, we don't lie to each other. We don't lie to each other. I'm all right. I'm good. He said, oh, I thought I was hoping that you would miss me. She said, oh, well, it is what it is, but I told you to do what you got to do, but we ain't gonna lie to each other, right? He said, I just miss you. I just want to hold you on your body, your kids, just like that. She said, oh, okay. So what do you want? And he was like, he said, you know, man don't want the wife to take everything. She's like, oh. But you know she had to come up with something, so you just want me to just let her go with anything to burn her. The plan was he hoping that she was represent her so she could help protect him and burn the wife in the process. That's where he was planning to go. That's what he planned to be. So do as much as you can to help him save enough money so it'd be good. But she was like, he don't want to give her nothing. She said, oh well, you make $100,000 a month. So why you just don't give her $50,000 a month? And what did you say? Yeah, she said, why you just don't give her half? Give her $50,000 a month. And no, she said, give her half of the property or assets and everything, and also give her $50,000 a month. He make $100,000 a month. He said, oh, that's crazy. So, but he said, I don't want to talk about it right now. I don't want to talk about it. I want this here. She said, oh, okay. All right. So they kissed once, and then Cameron said, listen, they're going to go back and kiss again because she started seeing that Andy started shaking with her voice. So she said, we're going to go out there. She said, oh, okay, we good. So she said, okay, good. He said, I got to go. Because I guess he felt uneasy. He didn't want to talk with the girls in the room. So he going to go. So she said, okay. Girls! And they all walked out, and it was like, these are our ladies. Mm-hmm. I was like, all right, so he walked out and they wanted to say something, but she said, shh, he's still listening. So he was listening, see they were going to say something, but then he left. And she said, how you doing this? How you just reel this on and they blow up on him? And just, I was like, listen, I guess she was trying to play the game, play the mind game. He played the game all this time and she's going through all emotions and he just doing what he do to make sure she in her feelings and she's, I don't know, listen. So they got in the room and they just talk and good, they just got in the room and talking. And basically they all was saying things that like Andy said, I don't know why I'm for this married man. Why is I'm sick of, I'm tired and I'm sick of it. I'm tired of being strong and I'm tired of the games. I'm tired of making fool for love. I'm tired, I want it to be a true. I want it to be true. He telling me all these things I want it to be true and I don't know why he needs to lie to me. Why they can't tell the truth. And be who they are. Why they cannot us be who we are? And I'm tired of playing the games. I don't no more playing. He said you don't have to. You don't have to. I said you didn't have to play the game, girl, but you decided to choose to play the game. So the Karen said, well, I'm going through something because I think Zach still loves me. And Danny said, yes, he does. And and then Danny's saying that obviously I don't got no man, something like that. I said like that. Oh yeah, she said she go broke entertaining men, all that stuff. And then Sabrina took the icing on the cake. And she said, well, Calvin found my vibrator. He stuck it so far behind. I couldn't find it. I said, girl, he didn't do all that, but okay, I guess it is. It is what it is. They said, oh girl, you won, you won. I was like, girl, it ain't that serious. So they all sat there. They were drinking their own wine. They drank the whole wine bottle, and basically they was talking. Andy trying to come up with a plan to get back at Gary because she said it's too much, and she told him what happened, what she was supposed to do because they were supposed to be limited friends, and what was the plan was. And they said, oh, this not gonna work. Everything is I was supposed to be, and that was that. And she needed to find out, so she needed her girl's help to help get back at him. I said, well, that's cool. And then Karen apologized for speaking so harshly. So that was like an open way for her to Danny to make up. So she was extending an olive branch. Danny was not trying to hear for it. So they said, it's your turn, Danny. She said, me? She said, you gotta apologize. So me apologize? You guys, sorry. So she said, well, I apologize for getting upset for y'all talking about me behind my back. I was like, girl, oh, Danny, let it go, girl. Let it go. And then she came out of nowhere and it said, oh, well, I freaked Zach. So Cameron said, what? Oh, Andy said, girl, that's low for you to be your friend's man. He said, oh, well, I did a video. You want to see the video? And she said, no, you back. Got to be kidding me. I want to see that. She said, see the video. See the video. See the video. And she was pushing the camera to see the video. She showed Cameron the video, and actually it was a video, but it wasn't a video of the freaking because they didn't have sex. Basically, it was a freaking high, drunk Zach confessing his love for Cameron, said he still loved Cameron, and that he messed up the chicks that he messed with. There was nothing going on with those girls. They need nothing to him, so that was that. And so Cameron saw that and said, oh, okay. So she said, listen, I didn't sleep with him, and I'm upset that y'all would think I was sleeping with my friend's man. And so Cameron actually really apologized. She said, you're no right, girl. I would not do that. And so then Danny saw it, and Danny's like, her hard shell is cracking down. And she said, okay, I apologize too and everything. And they said hug it out, and I said, yada, yada. But that was a long scene for nothing, so let's move on. So Danny told Cameron, come get your man tonight. Come get him tonight. He can't stay another night anymore because I can't trust her with him another night. I said, oh, girl, I mean, you make it work. I know. If she's freaking stood out this long, she could work another night. But she said, okay, come get him. Danny went home. He was walking out. He said, I'm sorry. I'm going to tell her all this stuff. You know, it's all crazy. And she said, watch the video, Zach. He said, no, watch the video, Zach. Watch the video, Zach. He said, what's going on with you? And Kim walked in, and he said, oh, Kim, so what's going on? And she said, I'm just so sorry about everything. He said, he hugged her. He was like, why are you hugging me? She said, I just want to say what's going on and take you home. We can work things through. He said, you sure? She said, yeah. And he said, what's going on? You know I slept with your friend? And Danny was playing off. She said, well, yes. He said we could share him. I have you Tuesdays and Thursdays. And Kim was like that. She said, you didn't see the video? And he said, no, he didn't see the video. So she said, oh, I explained everything to you. And he said, bye. Got in the car, they were driving down. He said, I'm probably going to be a better man. I'm going to be a better man for you. I'm sorry that cheating is not thing. If everything is going to be an accident, and it's not because it's a woman, it's because of that, all that stuff. So she slipped up, she's like, well, because of man. She said, what you talking about? She was Sabrina going through something. He said, well, I don't know what Sabrina going through, but it's not here. I said, okay. And later he said, pull over. She said, but she said she apologized for speaking harsh. She'll do better. And he said, don't need to apologize and everything. It's fair. It's fair for us to work on each other. So he said, pull over. She said, what you doing? Pull over, because I know you need something. And you know she been horny. So he put her in the back seat and tear that pee-pee up, tear that poom up. I said, oh, he's shaking that car. I was like, oh, and she was loving it. She said, I got in the bag. I said, oh. All right, so that was do that, and they slapped in the bag. Cool. Sabrina went to talk to Maurice, and Maurice is here. Maurice was trying to get the details, act like Calvin already told him about the night, but he lied because Sabrina fell for the damn trick, and she said, "Wow, I don't know why he keep telling that talking like girls and then we have sex." I said, guys talk gossip to each other and talk about who they slept with to each other all the time. So girls, they ain't nothing new. And she said, no, he didn't tell me, but you told me. She said, oh, this is Sabrina. Come on, girl, you fall for the stupid stuff. And then she told him about the toy, the vibrator, and he put it in him, and he said, ooh. And he started shaking. I said, Maurice, you better stop. And he said, listen, girl, you still on this? She said, I don't know what straight man would do like that. And he said, you'd be surprised to be like I told you last week. They all straight men out there who like to get their prostate stimulated. And they don't need to be gay. They would like to get it. They like the woman to play with their buttholes like that. And it turns them on and they can freak you better. So it's like, it's not as a gay thing. Come on now. Stop the stigmatization with the gay thing. It's like the only way the guy is gay if they got an emotional attachment feeling for another man. That would make them gay. They got to have sex with another man. Doesn't mean it doesn't mean anything. Those that emotional attachment to that, then that make them gay. It's a lifestyle. Well, it's the choice, the way of living and everything. So let us make them gay. So, and when we see, you know how many straight men that loves that. So he said, listen, I have my friend Javier. I will call him, invite him over. He's bisexual. So invite Calvin over, have a little dinner. Suggest a threesome. If he's down with it, then you know he's bi. If he's not with it, then you know what's up. And let's move on from that. And she said, I don't want to do that. He said, you don't have to do the threesome. Just suggest that if he's cool, then you know what you're dealing with. All right, you're dealing with a bi man or you've been a straight man. But at the end of the day, it's one of those two, and you got to move forward because she's getting my nerves with this. And lastly, is Andy called Cameron because he was like, listen, they didn't show up yet. They supposed to be here 15 minutes ago. What's going on? They late and all that stuff. And she trying to calm down. Cameron said, listen, look, what you do? Go to Aaron. Let him help you or something like that. Go to preacher. I can get him a preacher. She said, stop clowning me. And, you know, Cameron's so happy because she got the D. And Zach's in the bed. And she said, okay, you with Zach. That's fine. That's what it is. So finally, she said, you think the PI told her that? She said, I don't think she would. Why not she wouldn't tell her? I said, I think she will tell her because you did call her after 24 hours, so she want to tell her to show the picture. She had to. That's her job. Sorry. And then the wife and the PI came in. The PI came in and she said, hi, you. She said, the PI said, hi. And she said, oh, hi, Miss Borders. How you doing? What's going on? So the Miss Borders came in. You could tell her face. So you could already tell that she knew. So the Miss Borders said, so you're the bitch that was sleeping with my husband. And Andy was like, I said, Andy, your face expression is, girl, you always look like you freaking like you is stuck on something. But that was Sistas, y'all. I think next week with the Miss Sister finale. If not, it'll be more episodes coming up with Sistas, and it seems like more stuff will be revealed. So I'm waiting for the rest of next week, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how y'all feel about this episode, and I'll talk to y'all later. All right, peace.